The Albuquerque Police Department has been working on reducing uses of force that are unwarranted or go beyond department policies for years. And the latest report shows that's improving. Now APD is giving us an inside look at how they determine how and when to use force. News 13's Marilyn Upchurch shows us.
The goal of the demonstration was to provide better understanding of different types of force used by officers based on APD policy and how situations like that are investigated.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
For years, APD has been working on reducing uses of force that are unwarranted and how to better de-escalate situations.
Stop, we're gonna be tased.
I don't need that.
Stop.
In the last 6 months, APD saw use of force incidents 296 times. They say officers use force in 1% of their arrests each year. Officers must follow certain policies when using force, which were revised in January after there was much scrutiny over a rise in officer-involved shootings within the department.
Officers have to make split-second decisions. Their adrenaline's flowing. Yes, we train in high-stress situations, but again, it's up to that officer to make sure they're doing everything they can to make sure they're acting appropriately.
APD's policies were developed as part of the court-approved settlement agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice. There's 4 different levels. They range from interactions that do not cause pain to use of force that results in injury or death.
Regardless, sergeants have to respond to any level of force. So level 1, 2, or 3, they have to go to the scene no matter what. They're the ones that are primarily responsible for classification.
Inside the APD's training center, officers learn from real-life scenarios. As you can see, some rooms resemble hotels, offices, or homes to set up instances for officers to practice. Part of what they learn is how to determine when to use non-lethal force like tasers or beanbag shotguns when dealing with a person who is under the influence of drugs or if they have a history of mental health. After a series of controversial deadly police shootings, the DOJ launched the investigation on the department in 2012. The settlement agreement is to ensure that APD can eventually function as a police department that doesn't violate the U.S. Constitution. Back to you.
Thanks, Marilyn. According to APD, from August of last year to January of this year, 95% of use of force incidents were within policy.